For this week's Workout Wednesday, we're taking a look at slow fatigue versus fast fatigue workouts, the pros and cons of each, so you can know which one is best for your training style, your preferences, and your goals. And also, just remember that I come out with these videos every single Wednesday to improve the quality of your training, so make sure you subscribe down below so you don't miss an episode. So what do I mean by fast fatigue, slow fatigue? Well, here's the difference, is when we work out with a strength training exercise, it depends on how far you're burying yourself into like a high level of fatigue from your first set. So with a fast fatigue workout, say you get your little warm up done and stuff, and from the very first set, you push yourself to a very high fatigue, almost to failure or failure, just barely able to get it. So that's fast fatigue. Then the next set that you do, because you're so tired, the number of reps you can do is going to drop, the quality of your technique's going to drop, so you end up with this kind of diminishing return on subsequent sets, and you're only going to get a couple of sets thereafter. On the other hand, a slow fatigue is where you take your first few sets and you leave a few reps in the tank, maybe 2, 3, maybe even as much as 4 or 5. So you're only going to about 50, 60% fatigue, and you ramp it up in a much smoother, more gradual approach from one set to the next, not getting to that point where you're really struggling for those last few reps until your very last set. And usually this also culminates with multiple sets of 5, 6, more of a high volume approach. The benefits of the fast fatigue are, some people just simply prefer that. I call those the sprinters, where they just want to get in and hit it super hard and fast. It usually is a little bit more mentally focused, so it's not quite as boring for some people who are not apt to just take it easy for the first few sets. They just want to get in and get the job done. It's also usually a faster workout as well, because you're usually having just a couple of really high quality sets. So if time, sometimes energy is short, fast fatigue may be the way to go. Now, slow fatigue may behoove you a little bit more if you've got time, you've got energy, if you're also kind of a little slower to get the engine fired up and warmed up, especially if you're feeling sore, stiff, just not quite with it. So you can have a much more gradual ramp up with the intensity. Also, another few benefits with smoother ramp ups is you usually get more volume and higher quality of the reps with that volume as well. So with fast fatigue, if you get like, let's say 8 reps, you're probably getting like 5 or 6 good quality. And then the next one, if you only get like 6 reps, it's like 4 reps of good quality. But if you're going with a smoother ramp up, you're getting like 5 or 6 reps each set, and each one of those is a higher quality high quality. So you're getting quantity, you're getting quality at the same time, which can help you dial in tension control, stability, and improve things like strength. So which one would be better for skill versus strength versus muscle? Well, you could certainly make the argument that a smoother, slower ramp up for slow fatigue may give you more quantity and more quality, so that may in general be the better way to go overall. The question I still have is, does it matter how fast the fatigue is? If you're hitting muscular failure or high fatigue within 1 or 2 sets versus 5 or 6 sets, you're still getting your muscles good and tired and fatigued. And the theory is that's a very key component to building muscle. But at the same time, I've heard some people say that hitting fatigue faster with like 1 or 2 quality work sets could be better for muscle as well. I don't know. There's still too much all over the place. I'm giving this to you because I want you to experiment with both of these methods. Say limit yourself to 2, maybe 3 sets here, and bring this one up to 5, 6, maybe even 7 sets here with slow fatigue, and just see what happens, how your mind and body resonate with it, so you can figure out what's best for you. There are my thoughts. Let me know yours down below. Be fit, live free.